It's like, what if Thanos comes to your planet?
If he snapped his fingers, do you think you'd disappear?
Probably.
I for sure would. You out of everybody?
How does he decide who's earned it and who hasn't?
I think it's random. I really don't think it's like.
But that's not true. That's not true though, because he decided to keep. It might have been Captain America. He like looked at Captain America and he was like, "You'll stay."
And he's like, "That's a fine piece of ass."
He said, "That's America's ass."
You look like you're gonna teach like a conference or something, or like make me a
All
coffee.
this fucking upsets me. Hold on.
I'm just straight vibe. I'm just here for a good time.
Did you just meow?
I don't think so. Hi, Milo. Come.
He doesn't respond to that, unfortunately.
What does he respond to? Milo, up. Milo, up. Okay, bye.
He doesn't respond to any. He doesn't do it. Okay, that's a little better.
Are you happy? Are you content?
Not content, but I will tolerate.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Dysfunctional Duo.
Pet him now.
I fucking missed my opportunity. I'm so sorry.
Milo, come here.
I scared him off with my panic at the disco.
He ran away the minute you were about to like raise your hand at him.
I know. He thought I was going to smack him.
You. That's what we do when we're in the house. If Milo comes up to you, pet him now.
You will never get this chance again.
You think this chance will happen again? Oh.
But he's so lovey right. Oh, is that the spot? Yeah, I think that's the spot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that foot going. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, get it. Oh,
yeah.
shit. Was that nice? I want him to talk. I don't think anyone's heard him speak.
What if he just like fully was like,
Hi,
yes, I enjoyed that.
Milo. Hi.
Sarah's actually not speaking to a cat right now. She has an imaginary cat friend, and I have to indulge it as that's what the psychiatrist told me, is just to indulge in her delusions. So I am just forced to do so. But she's not actually speaking to anything.
I feel like I have like mid-age mother hair going on right now. I feel like I'm going to pick my kids up from daycare with this look.
Yeah, it definitely looks like you've had a rough day.
Wait, really? That's not what I wanted.
You kind of, but you also look like you're gonna like teach me something.
I just feel like I didn't do anything to my hair, and it looks like I have layers.
It's probably just breaking off fabulously.
I don't know. It's just
it's just the way it's curled.
I was gonna lead with like I kind of like how my hair looks, but it looks like I'm picking my kid up from elementary school.
You look like you're from like the cast of Friends, like early 90s blowout. Yeah. I live for it. Whatever.
Who would you be if you were a part of Friends?
Oh, fuck, to be honest, I'd be Joey. Like, let's just be so for real.
Like, actually, though.
No, Phoebe. I'm a mix between Joey and Phoebe.
Actually, I've always thought you might be a Phoebe.
I'm definitely a Phoebe. Kind of out there, kind of weird.
Which, like, she's my least favorite character.
Well, checks out. That makes sense. Well, who are you? You're gonna straight up be like, I'm Rachel.
I'd be a combination between Monica and Ross.
Well, Ross is my favorite character, or my least favorite character.
I know a lot of people hate Ross.
Why are you Ross?
Because he's so sarcastic. Like, he always is, like, cutting people down with his sarcasm. I actually love Ross, and I know that that's, like, kind of a hot take because a lot of people hate Ross. I think he's fucking hilarious. Like, the scene where Rachel accidentally locks the door and their daughter's in there, and she's like, what if something happens? And he's like, yes, what if a hawk comes in? And baby and hawk in a hurricane fight to the death. Like, that's the kind of shit I do. He's very theatric, and I'm very theatric.
I think people would like him more if he was just more attractive.
I think he's cute.
I do not. I never thought he was cute.
I think young Ross in the first few seasons he's a cutie.
You know what's funny though is like I know Friends came before Madagascar, but when I hear him, all I can think of is Giraffe.
Oh no, I don't.
I do.
I can separate the two.
I cannot.
I know I'm the minority with that one, but I actually really do like Ross. There's moments where he's a little too much to take, and he's an idiot. Like, his life decisions are stupid, but in terms of, like, I don't know, he just, like when he goes to punch Joey and he hits the pipe instead. Like there's just little things that Ross does that makes me laugh. Or like they make fun of Ross and he gets all upset and like walks away. Like I don't know. I really like Ross as a character. I think he's funny.
I don't know. I don't care enough about him, to be honest. I also don't watch the show enough to like really understand who he is.
But I'm a combination of him and Monica.
Okay, but why are you Monica?
Because she's like, she makes
type A.
Type A.
That's
but
true.
like neurotically type A.
You kind of, I think, look the most like Monica, maybe.
That's not true.
Who do you look the most like?
The couch in the living room.
The couch.
I look like the neighbor downstairs who wears the robe. What's his name? Or upstairs, whatever his name is. Mr. Heckle.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Heckle.
Okay, furious.
Or I'm the fucking landlord with the mustache.
Couch in the living room. I'm actually the KitchenAid in the corner.
It's actually not a prop, it's a person.
Yeah, I'm the man behind the camera who's never seen it. That's who I look like. Thank you so much.
I'm the naked neighbor across the way. That's who I am.
Damn, hell yeah. You know what?
He's
Growing
not
up,
cute though. They're always
No.
like ugly naked neighbor.
but that's okay. I love the confidence.
That's how I look when I stare at myself in the mirror. Ugly naked neighbor.
You tell yourself I look like a neighbor. Who even are you? I don't know this person.
Pussin. Are you British?
Well, you're naked. Pussin.
What is this pussin? You gotta be pussing me.
You gotta be pussing me. Come on. Who are you?
Ugly naked pussin. Oh my god.
I have a little gripe with you, and that's because
With me?
yeah, I finished my steep tea double the first round, and you're like not even halfway through your.
That's on brand for me.
But like I'm like sucking the like drops at the bottom of this like a vacuum.
I won't finish
This
this.
is a prop.
I'll leave this much. And it's not a choice. It just happens.
What do you mean it's not?
I don't choose for it to happen, but you will in fact, and I'll be palming this all day long, by the way.
That's going with you.
Yeah.
Wherever you go.
Yeah.
See, mine's gone.
It's Leo's biggest peeve of me is that he'll buy me coffee and I will suck on that thing all day long.
Why though?
I'm a slow sipper.
I'm a slow sucker.
That's what I was gonna say. Men?
No.
No. I'm married. That's why I'm married. It was actually on my Tinder account. A slow sucker. Oh my god. Thank God my parents don't watch this. I just watch.
Just watch. I don't suck, I just watch.
It's leaking, by the way. What the fuck is
I've
this
seen
manufacturing? I palm coffee all day long. I'll make one iced coffee and it'll last me. The 2 shots of espresso will take me the rest of the way.
I don't understand. Like, when I have a coffee, I'm like IV and like infesting it. I'm putting it into my arm like an IV, and I'm like draining it. I'm like sucking through my blood. Like it's gone. I'm taking shots.
I mean, I don't drink coffee for like the physical attributes of it. I like the taste.
You're like, it's an aesthetic thing. How do people know I drink coffee?
if I don't have
If
coffee,
I don't have my coffee.
I like iced coffee too. I'm not a hot coffee girl.
I like hot coffee. Depends on the day. I'm a little bit both.
No, if it gets like cold season, it gets weather, then I'm drinking tea.
Oh, this is a tea. I've never had a Tim's coffee in my life.
Yeah.
They suck. They taste like acid. It's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I'll drink this all day long. And that's just, and like, you could even get me the smallest size. It'll still happen.
Well, that's why I get you the large one. That's like 3 days worth right there.
Yeah, it's gonna keep me going.
Are you someone that can leave like if you have a mug of coffee, will you like go back to it time and time again?
That's why I don't drink hot coffee.
That's disgusting to me though.
Because I can't drink cold hot coffee. Iced coffee, for some reason I can do it. Because it's already cold.
Well, and
Like I'll get it when it's like the milk is separated a little bit from the coffee and there's like a little top of water because the ice cubes melted. I'll do a little swish and a sip.
yeah. When it starts to curdle. That's when she likes it. When it starts to get chunky.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Like bubble tea.
I know.
You know.
I am the way that I am.
It's just like I just frustrate because like I'm a fast drinker. Like this is gone. This is empty. She's not here anymore, and I miss her. I want another one. That's my problem. That's most people's problem though. Is once it's gone, I'm like, okay, next. I can't savor things.
I'm a big saver, except for salty stuff.
Oh, that shit's gone immediately.
I'll eat salty stuff really quick, but I like candy. I'll savor candy.
Like, do you suck on it?
Yeah, I'm a slow sucker.
Like, will you like keep it in your mouth and like allow the flavors to just like be there for a while?
It depends what it is.
Okay.
I'm not taking Pop Rocks and just like one at a time sucking on a Pop Rock. But like chocolate, yeah, I'll break off a little square, eat it. Nom, 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 nom. Break off a little square, eat it. Meanwhile, Leo's like, eat the whole bar, shove it in my mouth. He's like, I want to be overwhelmed with chocolate.
I agree with that. I want my teeth to hurt if that's how much chocolate's in my mouth.
No, I'm a slow chocolate eater.
No.
And even gummies, like it's one gummy at a time.
I'm handfuls of fucking gummy bears in my mouth.
But then you don't get the taste.
I don't care. It's the satisfaction. It's the chew. It's the motion of eating it.
That would dissatisfy me. If you want to get me off candy as quickly as possible, make me eat it in hordes. One at a time.
Hordes.
Yum, yum.
No.
And the big ones, you bite it in half. Yum, 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 yum. Eat the other half.
No, I get impatient.
I do the same thing with chips. I'll like, not all the time, but sometimes.
Oh, chips! I have like layers between my fingers, and I'm like shoving them
That's too
into my
much.
mouth.
That's too much. No. Even Pringles, I'll like split them in half. Num, 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 num,
That's so
num,
much
num, num.
effort. Just get a
Kit
knife
Kat,
and fork. And
breaking that into pieces, eating one little Kit Kat at a time. I'm eating it in segments. I'm not shoving that shit in my mouth.
Oh, I don't even know it's there. It's gone so fast.
Even like nuts and stuff. Like yesterday when we were streaming, I had chocolate almonds and I was eating them one at a time. Popcorn too. I had a bowl of popcorn while you were hating your life on that map one. I was sitting there with my little tongs eating one piece of popcorn at a time. I was fucking vibing.
I had to lock the fuck in for that. Holy shit.
The funny part was like, you're like, I need to lock in. Hammer. Hammer. I got some good content from that one.
Good. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I need a new camera because like I can't be existing through like a microwave, you know?
You need a webcam.
You're looking at me through the door of a microwave.
We gotta get you a webcam.
One day. I mean, it's on my Amazon list. I just have to like press like pay. And that's hard for me. I get guilty buying like groceries.
Which one do you have on your
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have one to recommend for you.
Love.
It's a little more expensive, but you won't need a new webcam ever again.
Ever again. Period. That's all I need.
Okay.
As long as you tell me that.
And it's teeny tiny. I have it.
How do you have a webcam on top of your webcam? That's like, it's like webcam session, like Inception. Because I have webcam on my computer. So how do I like overwrite that webcam and be like, no, you're not good enough. I have a new webcam.
You tell OBS which webcam you want to use?
Oh my God. There's so much to do with technology.
It's one button.
I was born 1996. I don't belong here. I was before the millennia. I'm a Victorian child in the eyes of Gen Z. I have been here for thousands of years in the eye of Gen Alpha. I don't belong here anymore. As soon as iPhone upgrades to like iPhone 20, I cease to exist. I need you to understand. I can't keep up with all this technology. Wires and shit, you're plugging shit in. Just turn me into a cyborg.
Most of it's wireless now.
I wouldn't know what to do with that. What? Like, how does that even work? How does this know that this needs to be a part of this and at this time with this volume? How does it know? How do you know? How do you know? I'm talking to the camera, not you.
Waves. Radio waves.
Oh.
Microwaves. Like frequency waves.
I don't know.
How can you listen to the radio?
I don't know. You're asking me questions I don't
Radio
know.
waves.
Radio killed
Satellite.
the video song. It's the other way around.
Those are all 90s style technology, by the way.
Well, I wasn't there. Barely.
How does this know to connect to that speaker?
Girl.
Bluetooth, baby. It has waves that emit. That's why you shouldn't be sleeping with your phone next to you, because this thing emits a shit ton of waves.
That's probably why we all have cancer.
Radiated waves, right? That's what radiation is to a certain degree. There's small forms of radiation, long forms of radiation. Bluetooth headphones connect to this. It's because it's connecting via waves.
Question: do you think at some point in humanity, not us, but like generations and generations and generations into the future, do you think we'll be immune to radiation to a certain degree because we're surrounded by it so much that our body just adapts?
Well, probably. Well, I mean, never say never, but probably not, because that's what cancer is.
Yeah, but like at some point, you know, the Black Plague exists, but we were kind of like not over it. Infest me with it. I'd probably be sick for like a week and then it'd be fine. You know what I mean? I don't know.
The Black Plague?
Yeah,
No.
I don't know if that's true.
You say that now. Flash forward to a month later when the hantavirus finally gets here and we're fucking cooked.
Is that the one on the cruise? Oh
Yeah.
my god, can they stay there, low-key? Peace and love.
They've been off of it. They've been spreading it.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah.
How does that even happen? Like who what?
One person gets it, doesn't know they have it, and they spread it to everybody else.
That's like a nightmare situation.
That's literally how every pandemic works.
COVID 2.0, are we ready?
COVID, fucking the swine flu that we had before, H1N1,
If we
Black
start down
Plague, like what's the big one with that attacks tuberculosis, all of that.
Consumption. One of my favorites. Shout out to tuberculosis.
Don't shout out tuberculosis. It does not deserve any goddamn recognition. Killed so many people.
I never had it. I'm immune.
Yeah, because there's a vaccination for it.
Have
now.
I had it? Probably.
No, you'd be dead.
If I had it or if I didn't have it?
Tuberculosis?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be dead. It had
shit.
like an 85% mortality rate.
I'm the...
Where do you think most of those hospitals that the ghost people go to, like most of those people were tuberculosis victims?
That's so sad to think about.
Do you know what tuberculosis is?
Of course I do. Yes.
What is it?
It's a disease to the lungs. It like makes your like lungs fill with like fluid, doesn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
You had to get an iron lung. That's how I know her.
You get put in an iron lung.
Whatever.
They don't put an iron lung in you.
Not yet.
You get put in the iron lung.
Stay tuned. Human upgrade comes soon.
They like put you outside and stuff. But yeah, that was like a big pandemic. The Spanish flu was a big one too.
Survive them all. What can I say?
You weren't alive. You weren't alive.
Isn't that how Edward Cullen turned into a vampire? He had like the Spanish flu.
Maybe.
And then Carlisle bit him.
Maybe.
Something like that.
He was sick with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also to like out of everyone that was sick to be like, I like you. I'm gonna give you immortality. That's
Yeah, I
kinda
always
crazy.
wondered how he picked them.
Right? That's what
It's a
I
little
feel.
serial killer coded.
Kind of. Because
Because you gotta stalk them a little, you know?
Well, like,
who are they outside of your interactions with them? If you're gonna have them around for like
ever.
hundreds and hundreds of years, you gotta see what they do when you're not around. Because like eventually they're gonna be family and you're gonna have to tolerate those stupid things. Turns out this person like has Tourette's and you didn't know, and now you've turned them into a vampire.
Well, it's like what? Yeah, what if they have like weird things like
That sounds like I'm bashing people with Tourette's. I'm not.
how rude. But like people who like pick out their like earwax with their hands and then like wipe
Yeah,
it
what
on
if they're
shit.
a toenail picker and you didn't know until
Yeah.
it's too late?
What
Now
if they have like a booger wall and now you're just with them forever?
and now
like that's
the booger
awful.
wall is of your existence. Forever you're surrounded by boogers.
Forever. There's boogers everywhere because you picked this person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I would never give anyone immortality because I wouldn't do that to a person.
Never?
No, I wouldn't want to.
Even your loved ones.
I wouldn't want it myself. Immortality? I wouldn't want to live forever. That sounds awful.
Well, you can still off yourself.
I would.
Just double spear,
Period.
stake through the heart with your loved one, and boom.
No, I wouldn't.
It's
I wouldn't
over.
want to do that to my loved one. I would want them
You
to
would
be-
rather just be alone.
I would rather
forever.
I would KO myself.
That's depressing.
I wouldn't want to live for what am I going to do forever? That's boring. Boo. Boring. Give me the next life. I'm not here for it. No.
That's always the question, right? Would you take immortality or would you not?
I wouldn't. I fully would not. If you gave me a vial and said this could make you last forever in perfect health, in perfect beauty, whatever, I would not take it. What's the earth is gonna like, am I living long enough to watch the earth explode? And then if I'm immune to that, what happens to me after that? I don't know. No. Bye. I would go physically, mentally, psychologically, spiritually insane. I wouldn't do it. I don't love the idea of dying. You know? It's not like, yes, give me death. But, like, to live forever, the concept of that, like, 60 years from now, I'm gonna be like, I hate this place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know? Technology, I already am so behind with technology. You want me technologically in, like, 60 million
Maybe
years?
you need immortality to figure out how to set up a goddamn
No,
computer.
because then I'm just getting, like, Gen fucking XYZ to do it for me. But I look like I'm 25. Hello. But I'm actually, like, 600 years old. And, like, I act like it. I'll be like, these women are proposing to men. This is preposterous. And they're like, you're young. You should be with it. And I'd be like, no. I don't know.
I feel like most people think that they feel like they're in their 20s and that's it. Like, they get older, but they don't feel any older.
Yeah, you might, but, like, mentally you would. Because you'd be, like, consistently learning new things. Always. You'd have to.
Yeah, you might have an old soul about you, but you could still kiki, you know?
Would you? I don't know. I feel like at some point, like, you would feel disconnected from the generation. You would have, I don't know. 600 years in
I
the
guess
future?
because you wouldn't grow up in the same childhood that they did. Like, you weren't molded by it.
Yeah, like, you'd be essentially frozen in time. But then at the same time, like, how do you fall in love?
That's why
How do you
Edward
build
fell
a
in love
life?
with Bella, because she was socially stunted.
Because she was a moron. And he was like, I like that. She was just a nothing burger of a human person. And he was like, you know what? Me too. Tag yourself. That's why they fell in love.
I was talking to a friend recently, and she was telling me how she was explaining the Twilight series to somebody else, and she explained New Moon and told the person about the cuck tent.
With the what? Sorry?
The cuck tent.
What the fuck's the cuck tent?
So I've never thought about it this way, but it's so fucking valid. So, like, you know the cuck chair, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The corner chair.
Yeah. So, in New Moon, when Bella is cold and they're like hiding from Victoria,
Oh my
and
god.
Edward can't cuddle with Bella because he's too cold. Jacob has to take his shirt off and lay next to Bella
Hot.
to heat her up. And they're laying in the tent with each other. And Edward has to lay next to Bella while Jacob heats her up like a goddamn cuck.
You know what?
It's the
never
cuck
thought about
tent.
it. I never thought about it like that. And he's just like, fuck my life. Oh my god, I never thought about it like that. He's literally watching her get fucking heated up with another man.
Yeah.
And he can't do anything about it.
In the same tent.
That's hot. I get it. I get the Twilight books. I get why they're hot. That's kind of intense. I'd feel so awkward if I'd be so mad. I would, like, walk away. I wouldn't be in that tent. Why is he watching that? Do you think he likes it, Loki?
Well, I think that's why cuck chairs exist.
So you think Edward was like, I mean, he's been around for 100 years. He's got to be open-minded at that point, you know?
Like sexually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100 years and you're, like, still, like, no monogamy. No, as if. Come on. Come on. He's probably been with hundreds of women. I don't know. You're still horny, I would assume. I mean, he gave it to her. He broke a fucking bed. So,
Do you think he was celibate until he met Bella?
No, absolutely not. That would drive me insane. That would drive him insane.
That's why vampires murder, because they're just blue-balled all the time?
Yeah, exactly. That's why they eat other people's, because they're blue-balled. All the time. You'd have to. If I can't fuck you, I'm going to have to eat you. It's just the rules. It's actually written in the book.
It's the rules. If you're not good at bang, you can't hang.
Yeah, seriously. No, I would hate to be immortal. Would you want to? If someone was like, here, Sarah, immortality.
No.
Period.
Take me out at 80.
80?
Yeah.
Give me to like 92.
No.
92 sick.
Get rid of me before you put me in a diaper.
Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough.
The minute I start shitting myself, I'm good.
Yeah. I think so too.
I'll turn to the doctor and go, it's been great.
Yeah. You can pull that cord now, and it's just the Wi-Fi. And then I just die.
It's just the Wi-Fi.
And then I just die, because what the fuck else am I going to do?
Pull that router out. And what am I going to do? The Wi-Fi's gone now. I die from boredom. Yeah. You can take that. You can unplug that. Ma'am, it's the Wi-Fi. I know. I will have no will to live if you unplug that.
Yes. That's exactly it. That's exactly what would happen.
That's funny, dude. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. I imagine I might live a long life. I guess you never know, but I hope it's not too long.
Period. I work with people who are older and like they're like 80s and 90s, and they're very honest with the fact that they straight up are like, I don't belong here
They're
anymore.
like, I'm ready to die.
Yeah, and they're very like, it's not even like a sad way. They're
No,
just like,
my grandparents, my great grandpa was like that. He's like, I'm ready to go.
yeah. I mean,
He's like, I've lived
long.
I've lived a good life. Like, I'm ready to go see my peeps.
And like just physically and a little bit mentally, but like physically, you're not the person that you once were. You have a lot of limitations in your old age. A lot. You know, you're lucky if you're not in diapers, if you're still able to like dress yourself.
Yeah.
And move around your house, you know, even do like small tasks. Like, that's lucky.
Well, I've heard that in order to keep that going, you have to remain active. The minute you stop being active, you go to sedentary movements after 50, you will decline in movement at like 70.
100%.
The people I've met who are in their 70s and 80s who are like a bill of health, they walk every single day.
Yes.
They ran when they were 40. Like, they were active. You have to move. You have to weight train. Like, you will be able to move around without a walker at 85 if you are physically active.
It's true.
Like one of the most important things you can do.
I agree with you. I think especially like young people right now that are watching this, like, go to the gym, build muscle. Like, that's the best thing you can do for yourself at a young age.
Yes.
Is just start building muscle now, start working your body now.
Yeah.
And then keep it going. You don't have to do extraneous amounts of exercise, but like, yeah, go for a walk like once a day. Not even just for your body. Think of what that does for your mind.
Yeah, touch grass. Yeah,
touch grass. You know, if it's cold out, you can't go for a walk, like do an at-home exercise. Yoga is great for like bone density and everything like that. Like, just do something.
I don't think bone density is a word.
It is now. I don't even know what that would mean.
I think you meant bone density.
I don't even know.
And I think you're thinking dexterity.
I combined everything,
Great.
all of the above. I'm just getting it out faster.
That's how health gurus speak. This potion will change your bone dexterity.
I'm not a health guru. I just work with old people, and like, if there's one thing I took away from it, is like workout.
Well, and I'm
Move
sure
your body.
a lot of them have been recommended to do some kind of like physical rehab of some kind.
Yeah, and most of them don't.
Yeah, and that's why they can't
choose not
walk.
to.
But it's like one of the most important things you can do. Like anything, right? Like physical health is like, even women who just had a baby or women who are pregnant, they're like, keep working out.
Yeah.
They're like, it is so good for your body. Like,
It is.
You need to use your muscles. If you don't use them, you lose them. And then and like bones and joints and stuff, like, you don't get that stuff back. So you have to remain active, or so many ailments like show up. And it's not even for like aesthetics. It's just like, do a little bit of resistance training.
Fuck the aesthetic. The aesthetics is like the lowest.
That's why Asian old people live so long, because they're just walking all the time.
Oh, I watch like videos of like what my Asian grandpa does every day, and he's like 175 years old, and it's like 100, not 100 push-ups, but it's like 100 reps of like, they're like simple workouts, but he does them 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, touch your toes 100 times, and he's basically immortal. Because
you just touch your toes.
Because you just touch your toes. You just move your body
You
every day.
gotta keep using it, or you're gonna lose it. Yeah, sedentary lifestyles are like the worst thing you can do for yourself.
100%. Wow. If you learned anything, it's that.
You heard it here, folks.
But we're not trained medical anything professionals. We're just two dumb bitches on the internet.
Two dumb bitches.
So like, take everything we say with like the smallest grain of salt, but also take care of yourself and love yourself and like be a good human. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have to pee again, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there.
I don't understand how you have such a small bladder.
I know, it's God's given gift to me. I have small hands, small feet, and a small bladder. And a small brain.
And a wide set vagina.
And a wide set vagina. Huge.
Enormous.
Enormous.
Okay. So, on this week's episode, we are going to do something very interesting. And that is... You hear that?
I am.
Hey, listen. I'm going to talk about you. Don't you goddamn interrupt.
It's giving signs.
So, it is giving signs. So, the funny thing here is, like, Spencer and I have filmed alien-style podcast episodes
At least twice before.
At least twice, maybe 3 times now. And every single time we do it, the episode doesn't air because we've ran into tech issues.
Yeah, it just like the episode will like delete itself, it'll disappear. It'll be like a miscommunication between us, but it's always the alien episode specifically.
Yeah.
It's as if it's like not meant to come to fruition.
Yeah. So fuck it, we ball. And I said, let's double down. I was going to make us tinfoil hats, but I forgot. So I asked that you post editing, put a tinfoil hat on my head. It doesn't even have to be the entire time. Maybe just when I'm reading the theories.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, I want like a sticker ass tinfoil hat on my head.
Like with the white background, just like a Google picture.
That would be so fun. No, get a PNG, please. Okay. But like, I think we should both have like sticker tinfoil hats just to add to the kookiness. You know?
I like that.
Okay. Anyway, so I pulled a handful of different theories or conspiracy theories that pertain to aliens, and they're more like large theories. They're not like lizard people and like aliens have 2 fingers and 3 toes. It's more like in the scope of the universe, what are the theories that people have about aliens?
Okay.
Some of them are wild.
Oh, I'm interested.
I did this in a really condensed version because I think we're going to fill the gaps pretty consistently, so I didn't want to have too much information. So I did a 1 sentence for each theory I found, and I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We don't have to get through all of them.
My 17 reasons why.
Yeah.
Aliens are real.
Aliens are real.
Not that I want to KO myself.
Yeah.
That's 13 reasons. I only need 13.
I only need 2. Yeah, I think we just get into them and we talk about it.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Okay. So these are scientific and semi-scientific theories. So some of them are kooky shit, but scientific theories nonetheless.
Okay.
Scientists sat down and talked about these things.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they know everything.
Apparently. They thought the earth was flat for so many years, and they were absolutely right.
And they were... Stop it! You're funny today.
Look at me rage baiting. All right. Look at me being a little gaslighter. Okay, so the first one is Great Filter Theory. Civilizations destroy themselves before becoming galaxy spanning.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
so the reason we have not interacted with aliens is because they get to a place like all civilizations and they destroy themselves.
I mean, we're on that route. So yeah, I can see it.
So is it the exploration or exploratory mindset of going into space that causes civilizations to die?
I mean, we're already in space. So, like, does that mean, like, we're on, like, a ticking time bomb?
Maybe.
I mean...
More resources.
More
power.
More knowledge.
We're draining our Earth. And all of a sudden, civilization dies.
Oh, interesting.
Then it doesn't matter if we connect with aliens.
So is it, like, something preventing it? Or is it just the natural cause of life of just, like, we have an end once we explore too far? Like... How does that work? Like the dinosaurs. Were the dinosaurs on the moon and we just don't know?
Right?
And like, oh my god, imagine a fucking Brachiosaurus. Not a word. Just with a fucking helmet on, like soaring through space. And that's all the craters.
But we don't know we don't know their awareness of the world. Maybe they weren't animals. Maybe they were social beings.
Maybe they talked like we do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually
How would we know?
How would we know? All we have are bones.
Yeah.
And like... You can't tell much about bones. You can't talk to them. That's
right?
For fucking sure.
So, that's the first theory.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one made me kind of sad when I read
cooked.
that one. Dark forest theory is civilizations stay silent because revealing themselves is dangerous.
I've heard of this one. Where it's like if you let yourself known, then you're like attracting and you don't know what you're attracting.
You don't know which types of civilizations you are attracting.
So it's better to stay hidden.
Yeah. It's like what if Thanos comes to your planet?
If he snapped his fingers, do you think you'd disappear?
Probably.
I for sure would. Yeah. I'd be picked absolutely. They'd be like, you out of everybody?
How does he decide who's earned it and who hasn't?
I think it's random. I really don't think it's like...
But that's not true. That's not true, though, because he decided to keep... Who of the Avengers did he... Was it... It might have been Captain America. He like looked at Captain America and he was like, "You'll stay."
And he's like, "That's a fine piece of ass."
He said, "That's America's
I will not
ass."
be getting rid of you.
I think he like looked at him and he was like, "This guy's got will. He'll stay."
I just don't think
Because he's not, Thanos isn't a destroyer of worlds, right? Like, I mean, he's the bad guy in those movies, but like from his perspective, he's just trying to save the planet. He's doing God's work by going around and getting rid of half, but he wants to keep better civilization, right? He wants people who are going to expand the world for good.
But would that make him God? Because how does he know?
Well, that's how he sees himself. I'm not saying he's God. I'm just saying that.
But like how would he know? Like, how can he choose? Can he be like, okay, snap, but not you?
I think he could.
Oh, interesting.
I think he could.
I mean, he has the gauntlet.
Maybe not everyone, but if he looks at a person, he's like, I'm going to do this, but remove this person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe it's Iron Man. Somebody he chooses, it might be Iron Man.
I think it was Iron Man.
He chooses to keep a person. He goes, you're going to stay.
Which is interesting, too, because, like, if he has the time stone, this is a different conversation. If he has the time stone and he can, like, theoretically maybe see into the future, he would know that Iron Man is the cause of his downfall or something like that.
But there's so many different... He's not like Doctor Strange. He can't just go through... He'd have to, like, go to each timeline to understand which one Iron Man could do that, and there was only one. Remember? Doctor Strange says there's only one outcome where this goes right. And Iron Man's like... which one is it? And he's like, if I tell you, it won't happen. And then at the end, when I'm getting chills. At the end, when Iron Man is holding the glove, Doctor Strange turns to him and goes, one. And that's when he realizes he has to take the glove off and do it himself. He has to sacrifice himself. And that's why he tells him, I have goosebumps. That's why he tells him, if I tell you, it's not going to happen. Because he knows that Iron Man has a daughter in that universe.
Right. Oh my God. That's so interesting.
So if he tells him you're going to sacrifice yourself, he wouldn't do it. But he realizes he needs to come to the decision himself.
He needs to be in
But
that
Dr.
moment.
Strange said there was one out of millions.
If there was one and it was involved me sacrificing, I'd be like, we're okay. You know, half the population is fine. We're good now. Imagine coming back, though. That's my thing. Is like, imagine you were Thanos, and then 5 years later, you're like
just
back,
exist.
and like everyone moved on. And
Everyone's
you're like,
older.
Yeah, I'm here now. Like, it's me.
So,
Hi,
how was the last 5 years?
like, imagine like Leo.
did they, you know?
So, did I look good as dust, or how was that?
Did they celebrate or mourn?
Yeah. What did people say about me? I just want to know. I'd be like mass Googling myself. I'd be like, oh my God, they hated me.
No funeral.
But I like that theory. I think we're really bad at it, though. Like, if everything is a black forest, we're the ones with the fire.
Yeah.
We have the bonfire late at night, and we're yelling and screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, that's the second one. Zoo hypothesis is aliens know we exist, but they're observing humanity without interfering.
I like this one a lot because it reminds me, I've talked about this, of the South Park episode Canceled, where aliens were watching Earth like a reality show, and if we became too peaceful and too utopian, it would get boring for them, so they'd cancel us by like exploding the planet.
Yeah.
And that's why we need to be like so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like this.
So the idea is that they know we exist, but we're so baseline stupid to them. They're like, give them some hay and let them be, and we'll come see them every once in a while in a UFO. See what they're doing with those hair extensions now.
But like,
Now they're putting silicone in their lips. How interesting.
This is
Honey, we
so
need to go
weird.
here. We need to go to planet Earth. Let's
Yeah.
get some tickets.
oh my God, can you imagine?
It's a
alien being
vacation for
Look,
aliens.
Mommy, I'm human, and it's just
Look at
me.
them walking, fucking idiot.
Stupid. Yeah, they only have 2
Oh,
feet.
look, the monkeys are trying space travel.
Oh my God, they're so cute.
Wow, they made it to the moon.
They're so dumb. They're eating plastic. They
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know any better.
Yeah.
They're throwing their shit around.
Look at that orange man causing war.
Oh my God. Why? I wonder how they get the coloring on that man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Look, he tripped.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that one's interesting, but at the same time, I feel like somebody somewhere is in contact with an alien. So, like, I low-key think we're working together with them.
Maybe.
In some capacity that I'm not involved in.
That's the first one, though. They're not interfering. Yeah. Anyways, okay, planetarium hypothesis. The universe is manipulated to hide alien life from us.
What do you mean?
The universe will not show us alien life. Something in the universe is causing us not to be able to interact with it for some reason.
Oh, like we were never meant to meet.
Like maybe if you look at it from the perspective, when I read this theory, it was like if you bring a god, God is preventing us from interacting with aliens because if we interact with aliens, we won't progress the way we're meant to progress.
Oh.
That was that theory.
I mean, that's
just wild.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I get it. It kind of sounds like one of the other ones. This idea that like you know, if we evolve too far, we'll just like self-destruct. Like we're just there's certain things we're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one though. Cause like yes, but at the same time, I feel like we're already being watched.
Oh, for sure.
So I almost feel like that could be the case, but in the sense of like somebody else is like preventing us from going too far.
Okay.
Because it almost like in the case of like the zoo one is like we are being observed or being watched for whatever reason that is. We don't know.
Yeah. Okay, fair. Next one is rare earth hypothesis. Complex life may actually be incredibly uncommon.
So we're like
the
cool kids.
Aliens exist, but they don't all have the capacity to want to explore into space because they don't even know that it exists.
I mean, this one I do kind of believe because like I believe an alien could be plant life on another planet. Like,
yeah,
that's
or like
microorganisms
or something like that, right?
So like our advancement, I don't like we have nothing to compare to. We assume that there's things or beings out there that are far more advanced than us, but it could be possible that we are one of the more advanced ones. That we are the aliens in which we fear. You know? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like in what we assume aliens to be could be us in the future.
Exactly.
We you know, there's that like fourth dimension of like things we can't
that's a theory.
Oh, a game theory.
A game theory. All right.
Rest in peace, Pat. He's still alive, just retired.
He retired. Oh,
he did. Yeah, good for him. He has millions of dollars. He doesn't need to be here anymore.
Valid. Berserker probe theory is ancient AI probes may destroy emerging civilizations automatically.
What do you mean? Ancient AI probes?
Yeah.
So, like, Egyptian probes.
So the idea is that a civilization came here early on in the culmination of Earth and put probes in our surrounding universe so that any civilizations that do come are destroyed, and that's why we don't see aliens.
Oh, so we're like protected.
Basically.
Essentially.
Yes.
By like magic probe things.
Yes, AI.
Oh. I mean, this one kind of makes sense in terms of technology. And I mean this as someone who like does not understand technology, but I can't understand how we went from like sticks and rocks to like the meta glasses where we can like record things with just our eyeglasses.
So there's a theory with that.
Okay. I don't know. What do you think about that one?
I think it's a little far-fetched.
I think so too. I mean I don't think we're being protected at all.
Not you being like, I think I believe that. What do you think? I think it's far-fetched. Same.
No, it's not that I believe it. I don't know. I think it's interesting.
It's interesting, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's kind of like, you didn't play Subnautica, but in Subnautica, they have when you land in Subnautica, because there's a pandemic that's spreading, like a virus, anyone who flies into the planet and tries to leave, they get shot in the sky. They can't leave the planet because this, like, alien gun was set up to, like, kill any ships that fly by, because if they're contaminated, they can't get into the universe with this.
I mean, people have gone to at least the moon. So if that's true, then there would be like a limitation of like how far we can travel, because we've also sent things to Mars. And I feel like if something were to leave a certain boundary, it would just be shot down. So clearly, like, I don't know. We can go farther than we might think.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
This one fed into the same concept, which is people said that like meteors and like big forms of like rocks and stuff, they usually fly through, right? That's how the dinosaurs died. Mm-hmm. That was what was theorized. We should have been hit by a meteorite
years ago.
already.
Yeah.
Like, we're past the point of when it usually happens. And so we're literally on borrowed time when, like, the destruction of the world could be because, like, we get hit by a big meteorite. Is it meteorite, or is there another word for it that...
Like a comet.
Like a comet, thank
Yeah.
you. And so the theory with this is that they have been coming, but something's been shooting them.
You know what it reminds me of, and we've talked about this before, but that video, that NASA video of like what it seems like something floating by and then it disappears behind like an invisible wall and then you can see it again. Again, like we could be... I think I honestly, I believe more of like the zoo theory of just we're being watched or being examined.
So they're protecting us because they don't want Earth to be destroyed.
We're
right?
an endangered species of billions.
Maybe. Anyways, that is what fed into this theory when I read it. Interdimensional alien theory. UFOs may come from other dimensions instead of outer space.
I don't hate this theory.
So they're coming through black holes.
Again, I do think that, like, in terms of human, is, like, we could be what we fear. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but, like, an alternate universe where humans just figured it out a little bit easier.
So the theory underneath that one is time traveler theory. Aliens are actually future humans visiting the past.
I kind of agree with that one. Because, like, how else are we potentially, in contact with, like, aliens, but also, like, maybe being protected in a way that, like, we can't understand right now?
There's a theory further down, but the idea is that, and this is a big one that a lot of... Did you hear something?
I don't think so.
Am I wild?
I think you're going crazy.
I feel like I just heard Milo meow. Or like a baby. Okay, disregard.
Okay,
I think I'm having a neurotic session.
Sarah's breaking down.
Because when I hear Milo meow, I think Leo's home, you know?
Yeah. I keep thinking I'm hearing Leo too, but I just assume it's
fine.
Like the
Disregard.
house.
It's getting kooky in here.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a further theory further down that highlights that people think that we had basic like rocks and stones, and then aliens came to the Egyptians and taught them things. Like Ancient Aliens is all built on this, the show, which is that they came, they gave us tools, they gave us technology, and we skyrocketed into progression. And then the theory, this is another theory that actually is on American Horror Story. It's like part of this like small series on American Horror Story, which was that the aliens returned in the 90s and made a deal with humans, and that's why all of a sudden we got iPhones, we got all this technology, we had Wi-Fi, we went from VHS to DVDs, like because they provided us with further technological advancement.
Oh, interesting. But
so they're advancing us, but like why are they advancing us? And that is feeding into, some people believe that the theory feeds into the time traveler theory, which is they are teaching us because they're trying to get us to the place where their planet exists.
So, but are they still us, or are they like a...
They are us, but in order for them to get there, they have to get us to where they need us.
Because that's a crazy loop. Because like at some point in the timeline, they would have to progress at a natural to get to the point where they can go back and then give that technology.
Correct.
So, like, how does that...
Or if they're trying to like avoid something from happening that happened to them in the future, they go back in the past and they change that timeline, right? Same thing with like Terminator.
Well, if they're trying to advance us quicker, then like, yeah, like what's happening?
Yeah.
What is there to be afraid of? That they were
or not afraid of, but like to avoid or to get to, like what are they trying to advance us to?
But if it's like a, you know, if they're going back in time, if they're making the effort to be like, no, give the humans the technology, we need to advance quicker. Why? Because if everything
could
like
be
Gucci,
other ancient like civilizations that are coming, it could be destruction of our own kind.
Maybe.
Like so many things, right? What if they're coming to us because their planet is destroyed and they're like, we have to give them this technology so that this doesn't happen, so that they can find water and food resources faster.
I don't know, but like, okay, so if I was
human, talk about Hail Mary, you give them technology so that they can learn to get to space, so that they can get to the planet that they need to, because the sun is eating their universe, or the sun's dying.
Here's my thing. In some cases, yes, I can see that, but humans are still going to be humans, whether it's now or whether it's 5,000 years in the future. And so I question if it is
that's
like
not
future,
true.
If it is future humans, I question what their intention would be with previous humans, because humans, regardless, have a tendency to colonize.
For sure, but like if you take fertility away from people,
Yeah.
you give them AI, and all of a sudden people are injecting robotic pieces into their body. Now we're not human. We're not human the way we used to be human.
Oh, so they're kind of, I mean, going back to our immortality, do you think that's kind of like,
That's always been the goal.
is just like
By the
potentially
elite, that's
living-
always, they just don't want to die. Why
Do
would you want to die if things are so good?
Oh, fuck, I would want to die.
Well,
Whether things are
aren't
good or
good.
not. I mean, no, but whether things are good or not, I don't know. I have a deep connection with.
I'm convinced you lose your soul when you get to that level, though. When
You would
become
have
an
to.
elite. So, like, at that point, why would you want to die? If you can take over the world and you have all the time and, like, all the time to do it, why would you die?
You know what? You make a good point in the sense
So-
of, like, if you're giving up a soul, what does dying mean to you then at that point?
Yeah.
So you have no other choice but to live forever.
Yeah, and we're already making cosmetic choice. People are already taking medication to lose weight, to add silicone into their body, to do all these changes to look and appear certain types of way. What if you get the technology that you don't need that stuff, right? It's like that movie, is it Lucy? Might be Lucy, where Scarlett Johansson's in there, and then she absorbs this drug, and she literally becomes the universe. She can like change her looks, she can connect to technology. Like if it's unlimited, then immortality will always be the thing. But if immortality is the thing, then no one can have babies. If you're immortal, do you watch Love, Death, and Robots?
I do. Yes.
You remember that episode where the guy goes around and he's like an agent, and his job is to get rid of children because everybody's immortal.
Wait, which season is this?
Season 3, I think.
Okay, I'm not as familiar. I watched it once, so I don't remember as quite as well. as the
Yeah,
other ones.
his job is to go around and get rid of children because everyone's immortal. You can't have children,
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's right. I guess that does make
right?
sense.
So humans are humans to a certain degree. Yes, like we're significantly flawed and like our mindset is probably never going to change, but it could. Like what if the limitless drug becomes available to people?
Okay, I understand, but I also keep in mind that the limitless drug, whatever it is, would not be offered to me and it would not be offered to you. People who I think, like, if we were given immortality would take that with, like, would run a little bit farther with it in terms of, like, kindness and improvement.
Yeah, but
If you're giving
we're
that
dead.
drug, I know, that's what I mean.
If people are making those, they want us all dead.
But, like, you have to think, like, who's taking that drug? Like, Donald Trumps of the world? So,
Yeah,
like,
the elite.
So where does that lead society? Because, like, I don't know what they're like.
That leads society. They make more of them. It's like Kingsman. Destroy the world.
Yeah.
Have everybody you don't want dead, and then bring the elite back out and build the society you want.
But who's going to build the society when all the people who do the actual work are dead?
The elite.
I can't imagine anybody in the elite, like, actually doing the work.
If you have AI and robots, you don't need people.
Okay, there you go. That's, okay, I see that. If you have people to replace us,
Yeah.
then it makes sense.
Yeah, you don't need us if you have AI. You get them to build buildings, and then you just function as the elite.
Interesting. Oh, I like this idea. I mean, I hate it.
You shouldn't like it.
I don't like it as, I think it's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I hate it, but I think it's an interesting idea.
So imagine those people are having the answers with technology and advancement. It's like, at that point, it's completely different ballpark.
So the elite are the ones coming back to Earth from the future. This is now the time traveling.
Could be.
Could be. Then do you think
Or what if it isn't the elite? Somebody is trying to save the people who get killed and trying to give the right people the right type of technology.
That's right.
Right?
Interesting.
So many things.
So many things. Could be so many things.
Right? Watch the elite destroy themselves, try to save everybody else. You
Mm.
need technology to do that. Right?
Interesting. This is so cool. I like
What if
talking
you're
about stuff
staying,
like
what
this.
if we are the zoo, you're staying floating outside the planet to pick up the people that deserve to live from their perspective.
Yeah.
Let the elite destroy the planet and themselves, drop everybody else back down, start the civilization again.
On a destroyed planet?
Well, they would help us build it back up.
I mean, it depends. Like, are we talking nuclear fallout? 'Cause
Egypt.
I wouldn't live there.
Well, yeah, but like, what if they have technology to ventilate all that out?
I guess so.
Right?
I wouldn't know. I can't.
What is the
even-
technology they have?
Yeah, I can't even download an email. So what the fuck do I know?
What if they travel back in time to give us that technology so that when it does happen, we know how to prepare ourselves for it, right? These are all just theories. I'm not saying that I believe in any of these. I'm just throwing them out. Okay, so that is the interdimensional and time traveler theory. The next one is silicon-based life theory, which is alien biology may be completely unlike carbon-based Earth life.
So this goes back into like aliens are essentially cyborgs?
No, that they can't function on our Earth because they do not function within our
atmosphere,
but even our dimensional rules.
Dimensional rules.
Gravity.
Oh, I understand.
Time.
Because we are built for this planet.
Yes.
We are made
organic
to be,
life. What if they are not built of organic life?
I mean, that would explain why you don't see aliens just walking amok.
What if aliens are glitches of technology?
What if aliens are not people coming back from the past, but actually like our AI advancements coming back to watch us build them?
Yeah.
That would be kind of fucking cool.
Like, what if they can't coexist in our space? It's like any alien that like comes here, they can't like breathe our air. They can't function within. Gravity could be hard on their body.
That's
what if they
absolutely fair.
What if they can't handle the weight of gravity on their body? They can't be down here.
I mean, if we were to travel to another planet, theoretically, we would be the aliens. So, like, I'm sure it would be the same for us.
Well, Project Hail Mary talks about that,
okay.
right?
I still haven't seen that movie.
Oh, Spencer, you gotta go watch it.
I know it's I bet it's so good.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you then, but Project Hail Mary covers this.
Okay.
And why, and like how the two the two characters in the book interact with each other, even though they're from different planets.
So is that like the zoo theory then, where like, you're not going to go into a lion's den simply by the fact that you're not going to fucking survive, or you'd have a very low chance.
Yeah, or you'd have to come prepared, and what if the technology that makes you prepared is too obvious?
So like you're wearing like a giant suit, but people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
You look like a transformer.
Exactly, or like a UFO. You can only interact with the space through ship. Then you can't come here.
That's right.
Right? So many things. So there's that one. The next one is called panspermia, which is life on Earth may have originated from microorganisms carried through space.
I think this one is like not that far-fetched. Am I crazy?
No, I think this one's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that in a sense kind of the consensus on like a generalized, we don't really fucking know idea of like how we came to be, is like we were just like comets hit the Earth.
So the theory is the Big Bang spreads out microorganisms, and the reason that Mars could be a livable planet for us is because it's our neighboring planet. We share microorganism baseline life.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Again,
what makes Mars inhabitable for us?
Yeah.
Well, because the microorganisms that live there also originated here. They just advanced differently on our planet because of the certain, like how oxygen was and all these things. Like maybe Mars wasn't an environment that could allow these things to thrive as quickly as they did on Earth. But we are of the same organic life.
I mean, that's
the theory. That's the theory.
Yeah, game theory. But it's like a sister planet, but like not like the ugly stepsister.
Who would be the ugly stepsister?
Mars. Because like Earth is like, she has water, she has air, she has a specific gravity that we just know.
Mars might have water, they just maybe haven't found it.
It could, but you still like, there's no trees. So like oxygen, I don't know her. Bugs, we have like our whole ecosystem.
Maybe. I mean, think about it like even in terms of Earth, right? There's the Blood Falls.
Yeah.
Right? In Antarctica.
That's right.
So like that water is the way it is because there's no sunlight and there's no oxygen that reaches that water until it comes out. That's why it looks like blood.
Yeah.
Right? That's technically water. It's just water we can't drink.
Yeah.
But organisms actually live within that water.
I mean, I'm sure there's organisms that could live if there's water beneath the surface of Mars. It's just like those organisms, although maybe similar to us, how do we interact with that? We were never supposed to. Sorry. Mom.
Exactly. Or like you go to the caves where there's no sunlight. There's animals living down there. They just don't have eyes. They don't need them.
Yeah, you could say that. I guess like our oceans. Like we don't live in our oceans.
Yeah. There's a book that my husband's been reading and that he got me on called Red Rising.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
whole series. And the concept of it, without like fully spoiling it because there's more to the story, but the idea is that there's this, they go to Mars and they're building a new planet for the civilization to come and live on the planet. So they're like the people who are like the harbor, like they're harbourers. They're like, they're drilling in the planet, blah, 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 blah. And the main character, he like everyone thinks that they're, you know, they're getting treated pretty poorly by the higher ups, like they don't have a lot of resources, but they're like, we'll do this because we're sacrificing it for our civilization. And then something's happened and he meets somebody who shows him, they're like, come with me, we're going to go into this thing. And he takes him up on an elevator and he goes into this room and there's a whole city living above them.
Oh shit.
They're underground mining for resources, and they haven't told them that the civilization is in fact already here.
Oh my god, that's cool.
And they're just mining for resources. So what if they can't find it because they're underground?
Oh, so you think there could be beings in the center of Mars and they just haven't reached
Maybe, right? Like there's so much about Mars that they don't know. Still.
I mean, we technically haven't been on it. And the only things that have been on it are like Range Rovers. And so they probably don't make much like noise or like an effect that might alarm anybody that would be on that planet.
Or dig deep into the ground. Like there's it took us years to even realize that there was life on Mars. Right?
That's true.
So like there's all these questions of like, can you take this thing, look at the genetic code of it, and see that maybe it lines up with the microorganisms that we have here?
So is it possible then, like in theory, that like our planets within the Milky Way could each have life? It would look very different depending
of the circumstances of the planet.
Like obviously whatever the fuck's living on Jupiter better be the fucking strongest thing to ever exist.
Is that the most hostile planet, or is it Saturn?
One of the two. It actually might be Saturn, because the rings itself are just like debris of glass
and so, gaseous. Like
yeah.
Good
there's luck.
There's like quite a bit of that, right? Where you like don't fully know what could exist on those planets because we just can't reach them. But maybe there's life forms that are existing. I was thinking of this theory, which is, it's not here. I didn't put this one on, but there is that theory with Prometheus. You've seen Prometheus, where the theory is that the people they're looking for that like came to Earth, they actually were on their way to destroy Earth. They made humans, and humans were like a lab rat gone wrong, and they were coming to destroy them.
Oh, interesting. Oh, so we were like a social experiment that went too far. I always kind of wonder that too. Again,
we were like, it's like you put two bunnies in a room and you go live, and then they procreate, and you're like, holy shit, there's so many bunnies.
We made too many bunnies to the part where they're like
digging in walls and destroying their home.
Yeah, I was gonna say not a parasite, but a pest.
A pest.
Yeah. You know, one or two bunnies.
So they built us. Turns out they fucked up, and they actually want to destroy us. That was what Prometheus, the whole theory of Prometheus, was about.
I mean, that makes sense. Like we are overly populated, and in terms of that, like our planet's turning to garbage essentially. You know, like our oceans are becoming just a muck. You know, you don't always see it, but it's still like it's that you could walk down the street actually, and there's just garbage everywhere. You know, and that's in like the nicer parts of like certain cities.
Exactly.
So. That is something that like I'm curious about too, because we are overly populated, and like, you know, at what point does it get to be too much? I'm not even convinced we're all eating like animals when we buy meat, because there's just no way we have that many animals. Plus the mass like animal cruelty in that sense, and like the mass production of animals, I've always kind of like turned my eye at and like side-eyed, you know? Like how do we have that much beef? How do we have to feed billions of people? I know a lot of people are starving, but like I don't know, there's concepts of that. And then in turn of like, now that we have weapons of like mass destruction, like where does that lead us? Like you know, do we destroy ourselves, or is somebody gonna step in to be like, you've gone too far, kind of thing?
Exactly.
It's so interesting. And we're just dumb. We're dumb little monkeys.
Yeah, right? The monkey learned how to walk.
Yeah.
So the next one is called directed panspermia, which is an advanced civilization intentionally seeded Earth with life, which is the theory that I just gave, right? They intentionally grew us.
Right. Right. So we're just incubated.
Yeah. Dyson sphere civilizations is advanced species may surround stars with megastructures to harvest energy.
This is very, again, what's it called? Marvel. In the sense that, like, I think that's a possibility where at some point we deplete the resources, and if we want to continue to travel further, we're going to need energy. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know if it's now. It won't be now. Tomorrow, maybe. Mm-hmm. But, like, I can see potentially humans trying their best to, like, cultivate the sun, essentially.
Yeah.
Harvest
You need
the
to watch
sun.
Project Hail Mary because this is exactly one of the ideas in that movie in the book.
I do really want to.
This is very much what they kind of like decide on of how they get the guy to where he needs to be because he's traveling, I think, out of his universe.
I can't imagine.
Actually, maybe not, but they're traveling very far. And the character that he runs into, they're using the same resource, but in a very different type of way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I can't comprehend how you would even do that. I mean, the sun itself is so hot. I don't think we have a material on Earth that could withstand the sun, itself. Mm-hmm. And, like, even then, like, what a greedy thing for us to do. Mm-hmm. The one thing that quite literally gives us life to, like, entrap it like that and use it to our own devices. That's so evil to me. But it's a great theory. I can see that. I'm not, like, I can see that potentially being considered in a human mind of, like, can we cultivate the sun? Can we harvest the sun for its power?
Yeah.
Can we do that for our benefit? I can see people doing that.
So the next one is called Kardashev scale civilizations theory. And the theory is that alien civilizations, including ourselves, are categorized by energy use. Type 1 is planetary, type 2 is stellar, and type 3 is galactic.
What's planetary? Is that us right now?
We would be planetary.
What is the other ones?
Stellar and galactic.
What is stellar?
Like interstellar.
Oh, just, okay. And then galactic, okay.
So stellar is our universe.
Yeah.
Galactic would be multiple universes.
Okay. So what was the theory again?
The theory is that ancient alien civilizations are categorized by energy use.
Oh. So, yeah, we're just...
So there are civilizations that function throughout multiple galaxies, can harvest energy that way, travel throughout the galaxies, right? It's the same. This ties into the theory of that, like, some aliens aren't actually from our universe.
Oh, okay.
That they're from other dimensions.
That they were just the lucky ones, I guess, or unlucky, depends on how you see it.
I don't think luck plays it. Like, just more like dimensions are a function of different rules, right? Like within our dimension, gravity plays a role. Within our dimension, time plays a role. What happens if another civilization can see the full spectrum of light?
Yeah,
that's another rule, right? There's different, like, Einstein talked about these. I'm sure I can look it up, but like different dimensional.
So are we on, like,
rules.
the lower end? We're, like, essentially like a microorganism in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, we would be bottom barrel.
Yeah. We're bottom feeders. That makes sense. We're literally the shrimp of the ocean or the sea.
So dimensional rules in physics, particularly regarding gravity and time, are structured around the concept of 4D space-time continuum, 3-dimension of space and 1 of time, where gravity acts as a curvature rather than just a force.
Yeah.
Einstein's general relativity, that's what I was thinking was Einstein's general relativity, dictates the mass bends space-time with time warping more significantly than space to produce the effect of gravity, right? That's why gravity exists. So the structure of space-time is through dimensions. The universe is described as a 4-dimensional manifold, 3 spatial dimensions, X, Y, and Z, and 1 temporal dimension, T, which they're still trying to figure out what T really is. Events of single event is defined by 4 coordinates, meaning space and time are inseparable components of one single infrastructure. That's our dimension.
Right.
What if another dimension didn't have that?
That's interesting.
Space and time did not have to be together.
No.
That means that they could time travel. They could come back and see us. Mm-hmm. They didn't even need ships.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need ships. Like, they work differently. And then no absolute time. Time is not an absolute universal constants as in classic physics, but is relative to observer's motion and position of gravitational field. We know this because if you travel to a planet, you could have 4 years on that planet and it'd be 100 here. That's gravitational pull. time as the fourth dimension is directionally. So unlike spatial dimensions, which allow movement in 2 dimensions, time is generally considered to have one dimension that runs forward, though it's an active geometric dimension and space-time math, which makes sense. Time is kind of relative, right?
Yeah.
But it's all based off of like one dimension. It's cyclical. That's time. What if time wasn't cyclical? What if time didn't just move back and forth and move sideways?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Or what if it can all exist at the same time?
Exactly. So time dilation, as velocity increases, time slows down relative to stationary observer, which is what happens to us.
Yeah.
What if that didn't happen for another civilization who was that was stellar?
I mean, it's and maybe you're kind of going to answer this question already, and this is kind of a dumb question, but like from what I know, if you're looking at planet Earth from like anywhere else in the universe, you're seeing dinosaurs potentially. You're seeing it rain for a million years.
Yeah,
depending on where you are. So like it's curious as to like because we're in constant movement. It's not like Earth is just like a still place where you can come and go. You know, it's not like the Frank slide. Like I know exactly what direction to go and exactly what time to get there, and it will happen every single time. Like we're in constant movement.
Exactly.
So how would they know where to find us? Did they stumble upon us?
Because the theory is it's dimensional travel, right? So there's several theories around this, and this is where I get really nerdy about because I'm a big fan of dimensional, like science and space and like black holes. It's stuff that I watch a lot about. Because I think it fascinates me, but there are several different theories, and I just looked them up so that I didn't get them wrong because I don't really know the name of them. But one of them is the string theory. We know string theory. People talk about string theory all the time. Suggests that the smaller building blocks of reality are not point-like particles, but tiny vibrating strings. Right?
Yeah.
We know this. For math of these strings to work without errors, they must vibrate in more than 3 spatial directions, significantly 9 spatial dimensions, plus 1 of time in many versions. So the theory is that the string theory, there are 10 to 26 dimensions.
Okay.
Right?
I have to like imagine this to like.
So if you're interacting with vibrating cells,
that
is how you travel dimensionally, by interacting with those vibrating cells.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
You're like riding the frequency.
So it'd be like if we can't see the full spectrum of light, right?
Yeah.
There's much of light that we don't see. What if I could see full spectrum of light? Could I see the cells in front of me?
Interesting.
Could I literally interact with them and manipulate them to do what I want to do?
So I like this idea and these theories too, because it kind of goes into the paranormal. And I think Sam and Kobe have talked about this too, in the sense of like, what if the paranormal we're experiencing is literally just like us experiencing time at a different time, but that's happening at the exact same time we are now.
Because they're on another dimensional plane, they can interact with time differently. Yes.
Exactly.
And that's the thing, is people are like, well, that doesn't exist. And it's like, just because it doesn't exist it only doesn't exist in our mind because we can't see it. It doesn't mean that the law of that physics exists within our space.
That's right.
We just can't, right? You can't see ghosts. Doesn't mean a ghost is not standing right next to us. If I could see in full spectrum, or if I could see like pets who see in that spectrum of light.
Yes.
They see them. Right?
And it's interesting too, because like it can flip on its head in the sense that like somebody could be doing a seance right here, right now, and we are the ghosts coming through. But in our reality, we are in the present.
Imagine somebody seancing and we're having the Dysfunctional Duo podcast.
That's so
wild. That is a wild seance.
They're so confused.
So that's the first one. The second one, which is also very popular, is the M theory. So the M theory unifies different versions of string theory into one framework.
Yeah.
It proposes that 11 dimensions and introduces membranes,
Yes.
multiple dimensional objects that can be larger than strings. Some versions of this theory suggest our entire universe might be 3D membrane floating into a higher dimensional bulk.
I'm going to need you to tell me like I'm 5 years old.
So I can't explain this one to you like you're 5 years old.
Just reword
our
it.
entire universe might be 3D when the idea is that most dimensions function in a 4D level.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay.
It's like, it'd be like if 2D existed, like 2D people exist. They wouldn't know we exist.
We can't interact with the multiple dimensional objects, but they still exist.
Yeah, okay. I understand what you mean.
What's a good way to explain? You've watched The Matrix?
I have.
Okay. Bend the spoon.
I can't. Okay, I understand. I can't. But yeah.
But
can I?
Well, the line is, it's not the spoon that bends, it is you. Right? That's what they say in the movie.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to bend the spoon, but it's not the spoon that bends, it is you. Once you bend, you can manipulate the spoon. You can walk through walls.
Oh, okay. Do you think we can bend?
Because you're interacting with the dimension itself. You're interacting with the physics of it, right? I can't interact with this because I don't have the ability to interact with it. If I believe that this, and this are all of the same cells, which they are, can I now interact with it? Is it the mind that bends, not the object?
Oh.
That's the idea of M theory.
Okay, the mind theory. The M stands for mind. Got it.
The next one is Kaluza-Klein theory. So this one's a little wild.
Okay.
One of the first theories of extra dimensions proposed in the 1920s suggested a fifth dimension, right? To unify gravity with electromagnetism.
Oh.
It found that if you add a fifth dimension and curl it into a tiny circle, the equations for gravity naturally produce the laws of electricity and magnetism.
Okay. Hold on. So in the fourth dimension, potentially you can bend time. In the fifth dimension, potentially, theoretically, you could bend like electricity
And magnetism.
And magnetism.
Yes.
How would that look? Like, how would I imagine that even? Like, time, I can almost like imagine how someone could like, like time travel.
Well, think about it like Lucy, right? The movie Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Radio waves.
Yeah.
Electricity. Magnets. All function. If I have the ability to manipulate electromagnetism electricity and magnetism, I can interact with waves and talk to anybody through the radio.
That's so interesting.
Right?
So
that's what I think it is. I mean, I'd have to dig deeper into this.
Yeah.
This one, Kaluza-Klein theory, is people thought that this person was crazy when they brought this up, but
most people do.
The last one, and these are the top ones. These are top theories.
Okay.
The last one is the brain cosmology and gravity theory. So some theories use extra dimensions to explain why gravity is so much weaker than other forces like magnetism. They suggest that while other forces are stuck to our 3D world, gravity may be able to leak into higher dimensions, diluting its strength by the time we measure it. So the theory is gravity functions as its own fully forming functionality, and we get a sliver of it.
So gravity,
we get like weighed down by it.
The sixth dimension, essentially.
It'd be like a sense in and of itself.
Oh, interesting. So you have like hearing, seeing, gravity.
Like, yeah, if you're looking at it, like if you want to look at it from that perspective, like we think gravity is taste, yet gravity's tasting with your whole body. Not just your tongue.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
So, like, we could tap into gravity? Does that, like, in the sense that, like, I could levitate?
I don't know if we can, like, maybe.
Like,
but,
theoretically,
But if you're looking at it from the three hierarchical theory, which is what people have, and this is why I was going into this dimensional thing, was, like, if you're going from a stellar perspective.
Yeah.
Or a galactic perspective, if they're within a different dimension, they're utilizing gravity completely differently. To them, it does not weigh them down.
Oh, yeah, I guess it wouldn't.
Because if it's a spectrum, let's say, this is all theories. I'm not saying that any of this is accurate. I'm just trying to, like, add perspective here. If one side of the spectrum is that gravity weighs you down, the other side has to be that it makes you float.
I guess so.
Right? Because that's what space is.
Well, does space not have gravity? Is that, like, not a thing on space?
There's gravitation. There has to be gravity.
I don't know.
There has to be gravity.
I've never been there.
Well, space, why do we rotate? That's gravitational pull.
I guess. I mean, we are, like, floating
We're spinning in a universe around the sun. That's gravitational pull.
That's right, yeah.
Right? Gravity works differently in space.
Because I know, like, in space, you could just float forever.
But what if gravity can also propel you places?
Oh.
What if you don't need a ship?
So, like, essentially, like, flying. Theoretically, in, like,
you're manipulating gravity to just take you where you want to go.
And then if that's the case, if I could manipulate gravity.
Slingshot yourself to the planet you want to go.
I could, like, lift things off the ground, like, levitate things.
Telekinesis, for sure. Because telekinesis is just functioning against gravity.
Okay, that's interesting. So, it's almost like a sixth sense. If you lived in, like, a sixth-dimensional universe.
If you're looking at these theories, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Right? We are not without that. We are a part of the whole system.
Yeah, exactly.
So our sense are literally interacting with those. It's not, right? My taste of things is not just me being able to taste. I'm interacting. There has to be another counterpart for me to be able to experience that.
Right.
Right? So like sixth sense, people who are like, I have sixth sense. It's like, do you, or are you just interacting with another plane of the dimension? You don't have any. You just know how to use it better than other people.
Yeah. Or you can just sense it.
You're
and
using
know
different
it's
cells
happening.
in your brain in order to interact.
So theoretically, again, because we're just making some assumptions, could we levitate shit if we like worked the rest of our lives to like
Yeah, if you can
work alongside
if you can
gravity?
manipulate gravity, you can manipulate anything.
That's insane. That's actually a scary
Right?
thought.
The theory that people have with this, and this was the most crazy theory on this list, which is this brings back in God and stuff, which is crazy. And I'm sure people read this and they're like, what the fuck? This one was this was my last theory, okay? So culminating all of this together, right? How you interact with the dimensions, aliens. Aliens are just different civilizations,
Yeah.
right? The theory is that people are going to be so pissed about this one, but I had to put it on the list because I read it and I was like, what the actual fuck though? The theory is that Jesus is an alien.
I believe it.
And that is why he could walk on water. He could heal people. It was because he was literally working with people on a different cellular level.
I believe it. I like weirdly enough, like I would think that
If you can manipulate time, you can bring yourself back to life.
if you can turn blood to wine, I don't know. There's
That's
something
the
there.
theory. So that's the God level theory. That's the last one I have here.
But okay,
And I was like, all right,
I
we're
have a
really out
question.
here.
I have a question.
Okay,
though.
what's your theory? What's your question?
If Jesus is an alien, who is God? What is God? Is God also alien?
What if he's a galactic being? And Jesus is a stellar being.
So if you can be a galactic being, say we see it as being a god because we can't even fathom what that would look like. We're like the bottom of the barrel, the bottom of the triangle. If you're a galactic being, you can essentially, if you can manipulate all of this shit, you are essentially creating universes, or at least fucking with them, or at least like manipulating them. Then is that God?
That's the theory.
A game theory.
That's the game theory. I read this one and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I can hear the Catholics screaming and howling.
Crying, throwing
But that's
up.
the theory. Because science
Yeah.
and spiritual connection, if you look at it, and this is how I see it when I read this, right, is technically they're not you take scientifical tools to interact with the paranormal,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
Like think about it like those little green dot tools that they use where they project them out and you see shapes function within it.
Yeah.
It's because it's showing you the spectrum of light that you cannot see through the movement of light,
Yeah.
right? That's how they use that tool. How do you interact with ghosts? You use a radio frequency tool. They're functioning within the physics of what we already exist in
Yeah. Well,
to connect with us.
I see the spiritual as being or religion or whatever, as being very much this idea of the metaphysical, which I believe is
Yes.
just as valid as the physical.
But what if it's not about validity? What if it's that they both exist?
At the same time,
It's
yeah.
not yes or, it's yes and.
yeah. Yeah.
What
It's
if
giving
metaphysical
improv.
and physical are literally two sides of the spectrum?
Yeah. Yeah. Two sides of the same coin.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what this theory is that technically he is an alien.
I mean, like, that would honestly, to me, make more sense than just a dude that had magical
And we were made
powers.
in his likeness because and this was the other theory about, sorry, I didn't get to this part about the Kardashev theory, was that the idea is that you can move up the levels of type, right? Your civilization can be planetary, and if you excel to the technological advancements that you need, or spiritual advancements, you could be stellar, you could be galactic.
To be galactic, I mean, again, like, I imagine, like, a Titan kind of, like, controlling the universe, but I guess it doesn't even need to be
Like
that.
Thanos came from a planet,
That's right.
but he is a stellar alien.
Yeah. Oh, so, like, is there...
And then at some point when he got the time stone, he didn't even need a ship to travel.
Well, like, when he
Or
has...
not time stone, whichever one, he like opens the portal and everything comes through that
If
portal.
he has the gauntlet, like, full gauntlet, all the stones, does that make him galactic?
Yeah.
Because, like, he basically, it's like you have control of all the
And
dimensions.
what are those stones? Time,
Time, power, mind. I want to say soul, but I don't think that's it. Time, power, red, blue. Orange,
blue, yellow, orange.
and green.
So there is space, mind, reality, power, time, soul. Doesn't that sound a lot like what we have functioning within our own space?
It does.
What if there's fucking stones? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what? Like I'm again. This is just us putting on our tinfoil hats. I'm not saying any of this is accurate. I'm just fucking throwing it out there. Like, it feels very similar. And like each superhero, well, not each superhero, but some superheroes connected with these to become who they were. A piece of it. Mm-hmm. What if you pull all that together and now you're a galactic alien? You manipulate soul, reality. You take some reality and time, and all of a sudden everything's different, right? Like, I mean, you could.
It makes
it's like that. It's like that scene. Fuck, which one was it? Oh, like literally at the end when they kill. Well, they don't kill. Wanda kills.
Thanos.
No.
Who does Wanda kill?
What the fuck is it? Jarvis?
Oh no. Yes, but no. Yes.
What
when
is his
she
name?
like destroys the stone in his brain or something.
Yeah, she's like, I'll destroy this. So, and he literally goes like this, and he rewinds, comes back to life, and he pulls the stone out of his head.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
He had time. Exactly. He literally had to rewind time.
The concept of
and like he rewind time with him. Vision.
Thank you.
He literally rewinded Vision. Everybody else was in present time. Right? It's the same theory that like, and all these theories play on top of each other, but it's that same idea that I've told you. And I think I've told you this a million times and the episodes never fucking get it. But I'm going to say it again because if this is the thing that like torches us, then I'm convinced that I should not be talking about it. But it's that fucking like government document that came out back in World War I, when the aliens landed and they turned all those Russians into fucking rocks.
Oh, yes, you have talked about this.
They were just manipulating space, time, like they were just manipulating the physics.
That would be like reality.
You just turn them into a rock.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Still organic life.
I mean, if that's the case, then like we would potentially have the potential to do that. I mean, we're shrimps right now. We can't. We couldn't.
Yeah, like we all could be X-Men.
Yeah. We all could be X-Men. There's a block somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
It's so
That's the theory.
A game theory, of course.
Crazy. That last one I was like, this is going to be wild. Because this brings in like some, like the biblical stuff where like Moses parts the waves.
Yeah.
What if he was just manipulating the physics of it?
So, okay.
It wasn't like, yes, it's God, but it's like literally it's still the same thing.
Here's my thing though, is like, let's say like, okay, this is in theory true. You know, there were people who were able to manipulate this. What happened? Like, how are we now like all potatoes at this point? Like, how did we revert back? How come we have essentially like no signs that this is true for the people who live present day 2026?
Because my question is, what if, like, going back to the Kardashev theory, if you become a stellar being, can you function within a planetary space?
I mean, it would be boring.
No, like physically.
Oh, like could you like just live here? I mean,
like what if energy-wise you just can't be here anymore?
How would that work? Because if you can manipulate everything, including gravity, you'd think that like if you wanted to live here, you could. The only thing is like you probably wouldn't want, at that point, you wouldn't want to.
But what if you're not carbon made anymore?
What would you be? Just an idea?
Well, like that other theory. They can't come here. They're not carbon made.
But you were at some point.
Yeah,
I mean, Thanos
but then you elevated to a new level. You literally, right? A dinosaur is technically a bird. A bird can't turn into a dinosaur anymore.
Okay. I see what you...
Right? A bird functions within our gaseous space now, but technically that bird used to be a dinosaur and it had like double the amount of oxygen.
So you're just essentially
evolved.
Evolving. Yeah. So potentially
so you can come here, but you have to come here in a suit.
Or you're here, but like we have no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Of seeing that.
Or if you can do that, why the fuck are you here? Travel space, babe.
That
Go
was
to the
my
other
point.
dimensions.
That was my point. Is like if you were
Find
that,
your people.
you wouldn't want to be here.
Yeah.
Like you just there would be nothing here to do.
Yeah.
You would be so far advanced. It would be like us hanging out with a bunch of ants. Like you wouldn't.
Exactly. What if that's the idea? They just left.
Which okay.
They just said bye. I'll go to a different dimension.
I mean, there's theories in like not psychology, philosophy that like if people were able to reach this like higher power of like they call enlightenment potentially, they would teach other people how to do it. But
so you're thinking it's galactic. They're like, I'm gonna go across the galaxy and teach people this.
Potentially,
Like from like a God theory that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If that's the case, then like yeah, essentially you would become a god-like being, which would be interesting because then if you know like we have a god, then potentially there are other gods. Ours is just like a very specific one. Maybe I don't know.
And what if it's like we were
theories.
made in their likeness, but they just change how they look?
Oh yeah, we are made in a likeness of whoever. I mean, they liked how we looked. We look human. We look this way. Because they wanted us to.
Maybe, right? Like
Yeah.
Prometheus.
Exactly.
They made us and they decided that they would either keep us or not keep us.
Yeah. They liked I mean they made the dinosaurs. Theoretically like
What if we're one of like a million Earths?
we
And they're
could
just
be.
like we're lab rats.
It's like having like a bunch of Sims.
Yeah, we're just
like
Sims.
games open.
We're just Sims. Take the ladder out of the pool and
yeah,
watch
you
us
have
float.
these ones that are goth, you have these ones that like are all polyamorous, you know, I don't know.
Right? If we can do it technologically,
Yes, correct.
technologically,
Still technologically.
thank you. Then like why couldn't that happen like in reality? There's so many interesting theories with this one.
I mean, you could even think of like if there was life on Mars, you know, when you Animal Crossing, when you're like, I hate my fucking island, delete, I'm gonna start again. You never fucking know.
Well, there's like people who like study old cities and stuff. I was watching an Ancient Aliens episode years ago, and somebody was talking about how there was a city that just disappeared.
Yeah, Atlantis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just dropped literally into the ocean,
Or went up in the sky.
or just disappeared.
Literally was lifted out of Earth.
Can you imagine if like a god was like, I actually gonna control delete Calgary. I hate it.
I
here.
don't think it's control alt. That'd be funny, right?
I mean, just
but
in
what
our
if an
terms.
entire city of elevated beings existed and they could no longer be here?
I mean, yeah, and they're like, but I like my house.
You can't function within the physics here now.
Take it
You
with
must
me.
go.
Yeah.
Go be. Like, what if that's the theory, right?
Yeah.
So many interesting ideas here. So again, like so much of this was just me pulling information and being like, I just need to talk about this because like what the hell? I don't know which ones I believe and I don't believe because like some of them are like this God theory is far-fetched.
It is.
The time traveler theory is a little far-fetched. Like there's a few, the zoo one is not far-fetched, but I hope that's not true. Like there's just a lot of like interesting theories with these ones. And a lot of them again they stem from scientists sitting around and having conversations, right? This isn't like Dan on his podcast talking about this. I wanted to make sure I was pulling like ones that kind of have like a decent amount of research behind them, and all of these do.
I think the one for me, if I were to pick one that was like I would put money on believing, is us being like organisms that like came to Earth, and like we just grew from
Like
that.
through the Big Bang or something like that.
Yeah, essentially. If I had to put money on one, like that to me is just the most realistic in the sense of like how Earth has grown to be. I do think what it is interesting to note that I think the Earth has had 4 major extinctions, potentially more. And we are essentially, like, the fact that we've managed to make it this long is, like...
Weird.
Yeah. Kind of kooky, kind of crazy,
Yeah.
kind of quirky.
Yeah.
That the fact that, like, we are kind of overdue for an extinction,
Yeah,
so
we
to
are.
speak.
Baby's first extinction.
Kind of nervous.
Anyways, this was kind of a longer episode, so apologies for sucking you in and putting on a tinfoil hat on you, but
They like it, though.
I hope you enjoy this. Yeah, let's hope this one makes the light of the podcast.
I'm like determined now.
Yeah.
In some way, somehow.
Who knows, man? If you enjoy this, you want to like even just like other general theories, not just like alien theories and stuff, but like other theories in general. Let us know if this is something you're interested in. I can pull more research off of other ones. Like what you guys are interested in and suggest, we do listen to. So if you have suggestions of episodes that you want us to like follow through with, or you're like, I have this crazy idea, I think you guys could do this, like please put those in the comments. We do see those. And we actually have a few episodes coming up from people who did make recommendations. So we will make the content that you're interested in, if appropriate.
If
fucking
appropriate.
Freaks.
Yeah.
So
we're looking at you.
We're looking at you.
You know who you
Hiccup
are.
Lover 101.
Yeah.
So if you are interested to learn more about us and you found us on YouTube, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify for audio if you just want to hear our lovely voices and not see our ugly goddamn faces. We're at the Dysfunctional Duo or _ the Dysfunctional Duo. I think we're just the Dysfunctional Duo on Spotify, but type us in, you'll find us eventually. It'll just be a little dysfunctional. If you're on YouTube, our links are also available in our description. So save yourself the time and just click on those.
Yes. Ditto. What she said.
Ditto. All right, guys. We'll see you next week for a new episode. And that's it. That's all, folks.
Goodbye. Don't be taken by any aliens.
Bye.